everybody, welcome back. We got another character review video for you. This time it is Polaris. We're going to look at that kit. We're going to check out those stats, kind of the normal character review I like to do. And we just did a T4 video on her, depending on how this all lines up, probably a few days ago. So check that out if you're wondering what T4s you need the team. And anybody who's new to the channel, click that subscribe button, because once we hit to 10,000 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway, the 10K giveaway. 10K giveaway. Is that like am I selling that enough? Anyway, so yeah, once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway. So look, it's click subscribe. There's a Discord link in the description below. You can join the Discord, follow along, potentially win some money. Easy peasy. Maybe get some good content along the way. I don't know. Maybe not. Also got our what are they called? Sponsors in the description below with our weight loss, and of course with the Amazon coins, you can save up to 20% off. So anyway, let's get into this character review.
Bring me WolverThor!
Mistress of Magnetism. So I mentioned this in my other character review videos. I like to start with the passive now, and that is because Cerebro did it once, and I'm copying him. He's smart. I liked it. This is a smart move. I'm doing it now. So thanks, Cerebro. So Mistress of Magnetism. So her passive on self or ally, XFactor crit, remove all deflects from the most injured not summoned enemy. That's super random for the crit thing. I wish they would have found something better for that. I get that they're trying to make this team a war team, but it's just, given that there is so many deflects on the board to start, if somebody's boosting, I just feel like that's like, so you're removing one from the most injured person. It's like, okay, now, or no, I'm sorry. It does remove all. It does remove all. My bad. Okay, my bad. So maybe it does pick it off. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. That's all I'm saying. So maybe if we get 5 crits, she removes it from 5 people. If that's the case, dope. Dig in that. We'll see if that's the case or not when she comes in the game. When an enemy attacks this character or any character with barrier, apply bleed to the enemy. That by itself is amazing. I do love that in the passive. So it's pretty solid there. I think it's, there's going to be a lot of barrier out there on your XFactor. These dupes can get barriers. So the more barriers they get, the more bleed she's putting on people. That's pretty nice. So that comes in handy. On war offense, your XFactor get 10% max health. And it goes up to 15% if you jump in the T4s. The part that I like the most here, gain 5 or with a T4, 10% max barrier for herself and all XFactor allies. I like increasing that max barrier. I think that's pretty cool. I mentioned that in the T4 video that, having some additional barrier there will give these guys more survivability. You also get the 70% focus increase on war offense, which her focus is already crazy high. So it's kind of like, all right. And then the XFactor folks also get a 70% focus, which so far, I'm just kind of like, I land pretty much everything I need with these guys. Maybe some Shatterstar issues, but I just, for having, you don't see that huge a focus increase too often. So I was a little floored by that. I'm kind of like, feel like it's overkill, but whatever. It's nice. So when you're looking at her abilities, the ultimate and the special, they're both full. So you've got a, what is that? 7 out of 7 cooldown for the ultimate and a 4 out of 4 for the special. You're more than likely going to use the special first turn, so we'll go over that first. Reverse polarity. You pull. Oh, this is the Magneto type ability. You pull all the enemies to 2 spaces away from the primary target. So just like Magneto does it now, you attack the primary and targets within 2 spaces. So it should be basically everybody for 260% damage. T4 gives you an additional 40%. And then apply disrupted for 2 turns. The disrupted part is the part I like probably the most on this. I'd like it even better if there was another speed up factor on this team, but due to the fact that she's, well, we'll get into stats in a second, but she's not super fast. And then you flip 2 regen to bleed. Now, when you do the T4, it's all regen. But as I mentioned in my T4 ranking video, there's probably only a couple teams that's even going to apply to. Doc Ock and and potentially Black Order. So I don't know if I really love that. You know, I guess maybe if someone throws Shadowlands on defense with, you know, Night Nurse. Okay, but I'll tell you now, if you're putting Shadowlands on defense, you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. They're amazing on offense and take out almost everybody. So Shadowlands I like on offense. And then you get the extra focus on if Multiman's an ally for the regen to bleed. Again, I'm not sure you really need that given what her stats are, but we'll check. It will help you punch up a bit, I will say that. So I do like it in that regard. It gives you the extra potential to punch up. So that is good. I'll give Scopely credit for that. It's unavoidable, cannot be counterattacked. The special here, this is you bury yourself for 20% of this character's max health. I don't see you wanting to do this first turn, but maybe, I don't know. Attack primary and adjacent targets. Actually, no. You want the disrupt. So this is more than likely second turn. Attack primary and adjacent targets for 160% damage. If a target has bleed, which a lot of them will, because this is turn 2, and Long Shot will have done a special by this point, and they're going to have bleed. So pretty much everybody should have bleed. So you're going to attack the primary and adjacent targets for piercing instead. So yay, I guess. The T4 goes from a 50% extra crit chance to always critting, and it can't be blocked, which is nice. But the part that I will say that I don't really care too much about this, because it's only critting against the primary target. Okay, like maybe if it was all 3 targets and it helped, you know, give the crit to the rest of the my XFactor. All right, but I don't know. Anyway, I mentioned that in the T4 video, so I was loving that. So yeah, I'm definitely doing this ultimate first, bring them all together. And then this special after that, just to get some barrier. You will want to see her HP, I guess, to help her survive a little bit there. But, you know, these other abilities that we're looking at, we're really just looking at focus and damage so far, right? So that's really, you know, where we're at. And then when you get to the basic, what we've got here is, so attack primary and adjacent targets, apply bleed to both the primary and adjacent targets. Bury the most injured, non-summoned ally. Oh, dang it. I don't know why they did that. Oh, well. I think I just erased mine. Sorry. Distracted from my fun alliance games. So you get some additional bury the most injured ally for an additional 10% for the T4. So the basic's okay. You're not using it till turn 3. You know, it's basically an attack and sending out some bleeds. At this point in the match, you know, Longshot and Shatterstar have probably done a ton of damage. You know, she, depending on her damage ranks, could be doing some decent stuff. So, you know, we'll see. And I see Sonic's typing, and he's typically hilarious, but I don't know if he's going to get it in time. Sorry, Sonic, I'm sitting here. I'm talking about the basic. Might not get your comment in time. You got to make it quick. We know you're hilarious. So as far as the T4 stuff goes here, I mentioned this in my other video. There's not a lot. The passive is definitely something that's decent, but besides that, I don't know if I'm really looking at much here. So there, oh my Lord. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Anyway, let's check out the stats. Okay, so now let's look at the stats. Anybody who's not familiar with this, I have a giant spreadsheet that I've got all of the stats in the game with a particular baseline. I pull these stats from MSF.gg. Fantastic website. You should definitely check it out. It's got great information for anyone who's trying to play this game semi-seriously. And even if you're not, just kind of casual, it's good for figuring out some information about the game, maps, etc. So my baseline here is level 75, 7 yellow stars, 4 red stars, T14, 25% Stark Tech, and passive level 4. Again, per MSF.gg. So you'll see, spoiler alert, Polaris is high. You already see her up there. She's highlighted. Number 5. What? So these are currently ranked as average stats. Come on, you can get it here. Average stat rank in the game. So she's coming in at the 37 rank here. A bit above Bishop, who's a fantastic character, and a bit behind Dr. Octopus. So I was basically floored when I saw that. I was like, what? Okay, all right, let's see if she's got the health. Let's see if she's got the damage. Okay, she has the health. She's ranked 6th, same as Silver Surfer. I think it might be even the same as Multiple Man. So that barrier that we were talking about, that's solid. We like that. She's got some good HP. Will help her survive a little bit. Damage, she's ranked 9th. That is phenomenal. I do dig that. You know, the ultimate, you know, pair this up with Longshot and Shatterstar. You do want to see her doing some damage. So, but again, you know, as we looked at her abilities, I love Sonic. You know, it's her ultimate does damage. Her special does a little bit of damage, the percent wise, and her basic is, you know, okay. But the ultimate is where you're looking at 260%, 300%. You might really want to do that T4 for that 300% damage there. I don't know. I didn't rank it super high damage wise, but you know, depending if you need some kills, that might do the job. So I did like seeing that. Armor rank is 48th. No big deal. She's not really taking anything. Gives her some survivability. So I mentioned before focus. Her focus is ranked 48th. It's pretty high in the game. When you're factoring in the 70%, it goes up to 12,000 focus, which is really, I mean, it's top 3 in the game. That's crazy high. So yay. I mean, that's awesome, you know, but she was already doing pretty good there. Resistance, very, very high. I like that. You always want high resistance. Does she need it? I don't necessarily think she does, but, you know, outside of the normal reasons to want high resistance. Her speed is 100, and it ranks as 102nd in the game. Her and Multiple Man are both pretty slow. I don't love that. Obviously, they could speed up because of some critting. Hopefully that happens so that these guys get some turns before some others, but that's RNG. And I don't love RNG dynamics in war, frankly. I want to be able to reasonably count on those attacks because when you're racing the way you're racing in a war, you know, you need those attacks to count and you don't want to get any losses. So, yeah, I mean, I wanted to go on a tirade or a tangent a bit about, you know, making war more efficiency based and, you know, maybe just have the race beat on armory and then after that it's all about efficiency. I'd love that, but it's not the case. So anyway, so her stats, you know, I was kind of poo-pooing on her for a little bit, but her stats brought me back a little bit. Or they did. I wasn't in love with this kit. This is nice. It does some decent things. XFactor as a whole, they're good. But again, like Longshot and Shatterstar were already doing good things. And I was really hoping that this team would become the kind of that Shadowlands sexiness if it's going to be just a, you know, war offense type team. Because if they're going to be just war offense, you need to convince me to invest in them. You do. You know, I brought Multiple Man to DD4 because he's City Mutant. And he's fun. He's cool in there. He definitely helped me get quicker along quicker. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They're a good team. I want them to be Shadowlands great. So that's what I got. Again, appreciate you stopping by. Discord link in the description below. Hammer down on the like button. Already mentioned the 10K giveaway once we get to 10,000 subscribers. So click subscribe, join the Discord. It's not too hard. Just follow along, you know, and then whatever the parameters are for winning that prize, you just got to follow them. Maybe you win money and enjoy some content. I don't know. Or just you can troll me for a little bit. I like that. That's fun. So anyway, I said all I need to say. I think hammer down, subscribe, notifications, all that. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.